Welcome to the presentation about student engagement in hybrid tough large introduction courses during COVID-19. This presentation is done by 5 teachers working at Kristianstad University in Sweden. I would like to ask Erik for continue the presentation.
Thank you, Camila. There are many teaching approaches. We can divide them into some types. First, face-to-face teaching. It is the traditional teaching. All activities are taken in the classrooms. It facilitates immediate, real-time engagement. Second, online teaching. In this teaching approach, all activities are taken online. It allows studies at any place, at any time, and at any frequency. It facilitates automatic assessment, quick help, and support. And it provides good interactions among students, between teacher and students. Blended and hybrid teaching. It combines the advantages of both face-to-face and online approach. The problems with blended and hybrid teaching will be how to facilitate the engagement and how to provide some feelings of togetherness, which is very important for the first year university study in the era.
Thank you, Erik. Yeah, and as you see, we have actually landed right here when where we decided that when we, of course, all of us were forced to teach hybrid because of the COVID-19. And then, of course, the first challenge is how we keep the student engagement up. So that was the main issue we had last year, and that is the main reason we take up main reason of this article as well. So first of all, we discuss we have focused our context is a first year students, and why first year students, because these are the introduction courses, of course, and engaging first year students will facilitate, will help with attrition rate, which can be very high. And of course, if student feels engaged, the attrition level will be lower. And when students are engaged, actually, they will learn better. And at the end, of course, for us teachers, we will have a better course evaluation. And how to engage students then, and we will, as you will see the details after me from my colleagues. But it is, first of all, of course, it's about active learning, and active learning is anything that students actively do except listening to the lectures during the classroom, during the classes. And second one is the interaction between instructors and students, and we thought that that was one of the most important things during the hybrid teaching. Because and there are different ways we started and did interaction with our students, and of course at the end I can see that we mixed up the last words. It's a strong learning environment, of course, will be at the very end, because by providing this place, space, and the possibilities to interact, we also provide a strong learning environment. And next, I will give my colleague Camila will continue.
Thank you, Indira. And now we are going to present our case study. The case study is based at the Kristianstad University. This is a small university in southern Sweden. Because this is a small university, we provide a very close relationship between the teachers and the students. And the case study is provided in 2 very large courses, introduction courses for the first year students. And they are provided in 2 different programs, one program in the computer science program, and then the other one in the business administration program. For the computer science, we have a software development program, and there is a huge course, introduction course. This is very important to mention that these courses are both presented for the first year students. This is so important that to engage the first year students, that the newcomer to the university, that they will get a feeling of how to study and how to engage the students from our perspective, from the teacher's perspective, is very, very important. For the introduction to computer science, we have two groups of students. We have international students, and then we have Swedish students. And we are two teachers, and we could observe that the correlation or communication is very, very important aspect. It's not the communication only between the teachers, it's also a communication between the students by themselves, as well as between the students and the teachers. So if we look at this example of this picture, so we can see the communication is in all directions between the English students, Swedish students, teacher one, teacher two. It's like a crossing all these partners to involve students, to help students. We provide at the very beginning of the course, we started the presentation forum that the students could present themselves on the learning platform. We also, as a teachers, because the whole course was moved from the campus course to the online course, we as a teachers, we were present before and after the lectures, just to have a communication with the students. We also have a collaborative learning. We also have a discussion and formative assessments. We provided many quizzes, and of course the discussion after the quizzes or the problems that we put to the discussion during the lectures. Besides that, this is the first time we provided a Discord platform for the communication with the students online. And more about the courses you can find in the article, as well as you can also go to the Kristianstad University homepage, and you can also find this course there. And I am going, my colleague Lisa will continue with the second course.
Yes, thank you, Camilla. The second course in the case study is a course in marketing and organization in the business administration program. It's a large course with 195 new students, and it covers 15 credits. Our pedagogical starting point has been student-centered learning. And with that, of course, we want to facilitate our students' learning, but also engage them. The question is how to do this, especially in hybrid times. In front of you, you see our 4 cornerstones, which we have used to design the course. Firstly, we believe very strongly in variation. Variation when it comes to teaching methods, when it comes to the different types of assignments, but also in collaboration partners and teachers. Secondly, we always use the students' current knowledge and their understanding as a starting point. We rest this belief on that we think that all learning is about relearning. And by starting with what the students already know, it becomes easier for them to grasp the new knowledge. Practically, this means that we use cases that they are familiar with and examples which they can relate to. Thirdly, we base the course on active learning, as previously mentioned. Active learning, we believe this engages the students, and it also helps them to reach a deeper level of learning. As an example, we have chosen to use real-time online lectures in contrast to pre-recorded, which means that we can be flexible, we can answer questions and adapt the content towards what the students find difficult. We use breakout rooms and we can create interactions between students as well. Another example is that we have a business simulation that we use. This business simulation both means that they can practice their theoretical knowledge, but it also activates all kinds of students. Finally, a key part is societal collaborations in this course. And why is this so important? We believe that it helps our new students to envision their future careers. It also creates a sense of belonging and it becomes an identity that I now are business students. And of course, it helps them to see the practical value of the theories that we teach and introduces for our students. Concretely, we have 7 guest lectures on the course in different formats. We have 6 different cases, and we also have an innovation event in collaboration with an external partner. So this is our course and the key features that we believe is how we survive the hybrid times. And how did it go, Per? I leave it for you.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. From the beginning, we can also see that the overall impression from the course is very high from the students. And despite the challenges, they say that they have done a good work and have a good course. And one of the cornerstones, as Lisa said, is active participation. And also the students felt that they were active during the course and also by all the activities and communication that we actually have. And also we could see that the result in terms of the course, in terms of what the students actually go into, we have the same result as we did the years before. So we are very pleased with the happening in the course and also the result that we actually have. So overall, despite the challenges and despite the way we actually did in the course, we felt that the new way of hybrid teaching was a good part from us. So thank you. Thank you for listening and see you in the seminar.